Well, hello, I'm Jim Driver and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be wearing glasses. I hope you don't mind. Glastonbury Festival may be taking a year off in 2026, but it's become famous for legendary live performances. Think Bowie.
I've loved all my beating life, so the 2 times far away.
Think Beyonce.
Yes, so crazy right now.
Think Dolly Parton.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
But it's also been home to some of the weirdest and most unexpected moments ever witnessed on this planet. From novelty acts to bizarre marriage vows on the pyramid stage, today I'm counting down the strangest and most memorable Glastonbury performances ever. Not necessarily in a good way either. Let's dive straight in with, who's number one? The Wombles. Yes, this really happened. In 2011, Michael Eaves' team booked the Wombles, the furry recycling mascots from children's TV, to play the Avalon stage. And hidden in one of the furry suits was legendary guitarist Chris Spedding, who had helped Mike Batt create the music, if you can call it that. That's a bit of a nasty jive, wasn't it? Sorry about that. Eavis later admitted booking the Wombles was a mistake. Those were his words. But the footage lives on. And number two is Gong. Daevid, Allen and Gong played the first ever Glastonbury Festival in 1971. Back then, and for the first 2 decades in particular, hippydom and psychedelia were at the very core of the festival's DNA, and bands like Hawkwind and Gong fitted right in. Daevid Allen came from Australia and had helped found Soft Machine in Canterbury in 1964. His next band was Gong, and its shows featured flying teapots, space costumes, and endless cosmic jams. You either got Gong or you didn't. To many festival goers, it was less a rock gig and more of a psychedelic experience. But if you weren't in the club, it just seemed confusing, surreal. But it was always very, very Glastonbury. And number 3, the pyramid stage wedding. Fast forward to the year 2000. A couple actually got married on the pyramid stage. Helen and Kelvin, I think that's his name, Baxter, tied the knot in a pagan hand-fasting ceremony, whatever that is. The high priest overslept, but actor and comedian Keith Allen stepped in. Shortly afterwards, the happy couple moved to New Zealand, where they remain happily hand-fasting together to this very day. It's one of the strangest and most heartwarming detours in Glastonbury history. And number 3, is it 3? But before we continue, it would be a great boost to world peace if you could please make sure you're subscribed to this channel. And if you can like this video and share it, I'd be eternally grateful. And please comment to share your thoughts with our growing community. And without further ado, let's talk Shirley Bassey. Next, a diva in the mud. Dame Shirley Bassey turned up in 2007, full of glamour, belting out Goldfinger with a full orchestra. And yes, she wore diamante-studded Wellingtons. Seeing Bassey in sequins and diamonds on a muddy farm was about as surreal as Glastonbury can get. And that's pretty surreal, believe me. And who's next then? 5 is Rolf Harris. For years, Rolf Harris was a crowd favourite at Glastonbury, leading huge sing-alongs of two little boys.
Each had a wooden horse.
At the time, people loved it. Today, with his later conviction, those appearances are remembered very differently. They've been erased from the BBC iPlayer and YouTube, and only shaky amateur footage remains. It's one of the strangest and most comfortable legacies in Glastonbury's story. Almost as exciting as the time Jack the Ripper juggled and played the spoons on the West Holt stage back in, well, I forget when. And who's next then? Well, the next one is something unbelievable in the mud tank backfires in 1985. Glastonbury won't be Glastonbury without mud, and in 1985 a sewerage tank exploded near the pyramid stage, covering parts of the crowd in liquid, well, shall we say, mud. It was a messy, chaotic moment, very much a you had to be there story, and a lot of people were there. Fortunately, I wasn't, I'm pleased to say. Absolutely zero footage survives. Well, you can't have everything, can you? And number 7 is Jay-Z versus Oasis. In 2008, Noel Gallagher claimed hip-hop had no place at Glastonbury, and he would know, of course, being one of the archetypal rock gods of all time. So when Jay-Z headlined, he appeared with a cover of Oasis's Wonderwall. That'll teach him. It was cheeky, defiant, and instantly legendary. One of the strangest cultural clashes the pyramid has ever seen. Number 8, Dalai Lama. In 2015, the Dalai Lama made a surprise appearance.
So I want to share with those who wishes well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Whoa! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hundreds of thousands of festival goers sang happy birthday to him on the pyramid stage.
Happy birthday to you.
A surreal moment of peace and spirituality in the middle of the usual Glastonbury chaos. In 2017, the then Labour leader, Jeremy Corbyn, tried the same thing, and it wasn't even his birthday. Cheeky, eh? Number 9, Orbital. Well, this is a big one. In 1994, Orbital brought rave culture to Glastonbury, and very little was the same afterwards. Wearing head torches surrounded by glow sticks, they transformed the pyramid into a techno cathedral. At the time, it was revolutionary. Today, it looks strange and very dated.
Maybe that sounds old-fashioned to a lot of people.
And finally, the last one is Elvana.
2, 3, 4, Viva Las Vegas, come on!
Elvis Presley fronted a Nirvana tribute band. Yes, a Vegas Elvis impersonator singing Smells Like Teen Spirit in a rhinestone jumpsuit. Perfectly bizarre, and hardly anyone thought it was out of place. So, there you have it. From Wombles to weddings, from mud explosions to Elvis singing Nirvana. Glastonbury's just about seen it all. I went to Glastonbury around 20 times in the 1980s onwards, sometimes with performers I worked with like Neil Innes and the Ruttles, Shaz and Dave and the Pretty Things. Other times I just sold or gave away the books I was publishing at the time. That's my Glastonbury story. But what about you? What strange Glastonbury moment is your favourite? Share it in the comments. And if you want to watch another of my fabulous, short but hugely entertaining videos next, I think this one would fit the bill nicely. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.